Some of my family and friends have been discussing the situation in our country, and we believe it to be in bad shape. Now, if you disagree with this statement, feel free to turn this video off and move on with your day. I am not trying to convince anyone of the situation that our country is in and that we are in as a society. I'm really not. But I do have some suggestions for those of us who believe that we're in bad shape and headed to even worse shape. I've got some suggestions I'd like to share with you if you believe that way. Could there be shortages in food, shortages in energy? Now, I don't think we even know the complications that will become because of shortages in energy. We just don't know what they are right now. The cost of living is definitely going up. Don't know if your pay will keep up with the cost of living, but that's the situation that we're in. Sickness, we know all about that. How much of these things that are happening that are going bad, how much more will it be and how will it affect us? Well, I don't know. I can't tell you that I know. I really don't. But I do have some suggestions and some things that hopefully help us prepare and make it easier for us as humans to live on this earth and do what it is that the Lord has given us to do. So the first thing is, don't worry over situations in which you have no control. I have no control over the government, our economy, the weather. I just can't control those things. And if I put my time and energy into worrying over situations in which I have no control, it just makes us angst, provides angst. It just makes us uptight. I don't know how to say it right. It just gives us anxiousness. But there are things in which I have control that I should spend my time and energy in. Now, I can, for government, I can go to the ballot box and vote, right? Economy, I can prepare, save, spend correctly, prepare correctly, right? There's things that we can do in which we have control, and those we should put our time and energy into. But the situations which we have no control, don't put your time and energy into it. Don't watch that news and let them tell you what you need to think. Don't do it. I also think we need to understand the difference between comfort and need. I sit here today in my home, and I sit here with shorts on. It's comfortable inside. I just had lunch. I feel good. I am comfortable. But I also understand that there are things that I need. I need food. I need water. I need shelter, right? We need those things. And what I'm saying is, have a conversation with your family. Discuss the difference between comforts and needs. And when it comes time to purchasing certain things, you might need to distinguish between a comfort and a need. Network with like-minded individuals in your community. We don't know what the situations are going to be, but it's good to know that there are other people who think like you do. And I think if you'll socialize it in your neighborhood, in your family, then people will start to have these conversations, and you might need them sometime. They might need you for something. It's good to have people around you that can help you when you need help. Have enough food and water on hand that would last at least 30 days. Now, I am not saying we need to go out and stockpile toilet paper and all that good stuff. I am not a hoarder, and I'm not suggesting that we hoard. But what I am saying is we should prepare, have enough food and water needs that would last us a minimum of 30 days. If you have room for that in your home, buy extra food as you go. Don't go out and buy it all at one time, but as you go, buy a little extra as you go and stockpile it. Now, don't just buy it and set it on the side on a shelf and not use it. Use it. Make it part of your living that you're going to buy a little extra for a while, and you'll have it stored up in case the times that you don't, or in case of the time that you do need it. Okay, think smart, think smart. Think about things that you actually need and that will last a longer period of time. have extra fuel and heat sources. If you only have one heat source in your home, we're getting ready to go into winter, right? Here in North America, we're getting ready to go into winter time. And if you only have one source of heat, if that source of heat goes away, what do you do to keep yourself warm, to keep yourself alive, really? So heat and fuel sources. How do you have extra? You think about that, talk about that with your family. And the last suggestion I'm going to give us, and I really want you to think about this, is do your best. Just do your best. If at the end of the day, you've done your best, you put the time and the energy and the resources and space that you have available, don't compare yourself to the person down the street or what you see on the internet. Just do the best that you can do. And then you will have comfort knowing that I'm okay with what I've got because this is the best that I can do. That's where you might need to rely on other people. If you don't have enough money, time, space, energy, those kinds of things, there may be people in your community that can come along and help you. But just do your best. Don't try to kill yourself. Don't try to overload yourself. Just do your best. Because my last point here is at the end of the day, I believe that God is in control. I really do. And I believe he allows us to be tested at times. And those testings can either bring us closer to him or further away. And I'm telling you, what he really wants through testings is for us to be drawn closer to him, know more about him, love him more, appreciate him, depend upon him. Because he made all this. This is God's creation. We just get to live in it with skin on for a few years. Depend on God. Do your best. It'll be okay. Things will be okay.